Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. Today, we're at the Klairmont Collection, a private museum. I'm here with Andrew Vogel, Vice President of Sales and Marketing. Andrew,
good to see you, Lou. Yep.
And today, we've got another special car for you that we kind of take you in the museum. So, Andrew,
Right.
tell us first about the Klairmont Collection.
All right, just real quickly, Klairmont Collection is a private automobile museum in the city of Chicago. We're about 100,000 square feet and over 300 automobiles on display. It's a massive, wonderful place, and check it out when you get a chance. Here's our website, KlairmontKollections.org. It's two Ks there, Klairmont with a K, Collections with a K.org, and you'll see much more detail too. But fortunately, Lou's here, and we're going to see a very cool car, unique, very much unique. One of these was made, period, for a powerful lady in 1981. She was called Mary Kay Ash, and she's, of course, the founder of Mary Kay Cosmetics. But this was her car, made for her, one only. So let's take a look.
Let's take a look. The very first Mary Kay Cosmetics Cadillac.
I know what you're saying. You're saying, wait a minute, it's not pink.
Exactly.
No, that's right. But this was her car that she drove personally, and it's a very cool custom car.
Let's take a look at Mary Kay's first inspiration for the Cadillac. 1981.
So it started life as a Seville, so it was a four-door, but you can see in the beginnings of the customization here, you can see what happened, and maybe Lou can show, there's so much hood here. You could land a small aircraft on this hood, I think. It's so big. But this is what they did. They added about 3 feet to the hood and took away the rear doors to make it a roadster.
Let's kind of pull back a little bit to get the hang of that from the side. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, so you've got a roadster now, so it's strictly a 2-seat car. There is no back seat at all, and yet here it looks like a Seville. When you get around, you see the side profile, you can see that.
Pull back just a little bit more. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can see that a little bit. It's tough to get it all in the frame without tripping over another vehicle
Let
here.
me do this a little wiser.
Yeah, so there you go. Now you've got the whole car.
There
in
we go.
And you can really see the dimensions. So it's got that short body, but a long hood.
And we've got these custom side mount fake wheels on the fenders, and that looks like actual spokes. So we got spoked wheels here, and as Andrew said, only 13,000 original miles on this. And the Cadillac.
So this one, before it came to our museum, was in Mary Kay's museum as a part of the history of her company.
And yeah, you're absolutely right. There's that 80s Seville back end that you can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually, you know, for what it is, it's a really nice looking car.
Roger Motors in Dallas. The very unique thin tail lights there. One of the cool things about this back end, I'm just going to show it from the side, which really set it apart from other cars, was that it just chopped off and swooped down, and that was really a very unique back end design at that time. No question about that.
Right.
Let's take a look at the interior. And I'm just thinking out loud, you know, this car was featured in a movie, I think it was called Mary Kay Hell on Heels, and they featured this car in there. And you could see it's just a 2-door. They've kind of taken this back area out. And there's no opera windows or anything. But here we are. Nice knobs in there with little gold insets. There's the Cadillac. You can see that's perfect. The information center. The mileage there, 13,197. Information center on this side. Kind of a nice, easy dash and a very 80s thing. They were starting to talk about MPG and things.
Yeah, but look at the 80s for sure, the telltale. Look at the 8-track player.
The 8-track player. I'm glad you said that. I'd have missed that. The ashtray there. Mary Kay Ash, the ashtray.
Nice.
All right, yeah, thanks. And then I wanted to get this featured because that's specifically for her. As you can see that. There we go. Beautiful. And there's the Seville plate there. And the nice doors. And there's no hump here because it's front wheel drive. So let's take a look under the hood. Because you're going to see something I think a little unique. And we will start it for you.
But first things first.
First things first.
This massive hood. It's like a piece of an aircraft carrier going up.
Now notice, okay, here's the engine from the side, but look at the size of the room back here because it's been chopped and pushed up and customized. I mean, this is a lot of room. That's like my whole arm length of body, and you can see that panel down there for the bottom half of the panel. Look at how long these hoses go to get back up to the engine before you get your...
You can imagine all the custom work they had to do to reconnect the air conditioner, for instance. The lines just go on and on and on.
To make this happen like
right,
so.
Right.
I'm going to walk right around you for a second. Really unique. At one point, Cadillac, look at that extra room. I'll be specific. Let me put that down there like that and kind of pull you out of it. There's a lot of room there. This was not, I'm sure, an easy stretch. Made it look pretty seamless outside.
So,
go ahead, let's start it up.
I was going to say, before I start it up, you should know that, I mean, look at this engine and see how far forward it is, as you were just talking about. But this is not a small engine. This is a 6-liter V8.
Yeah.
So it's a sizable piece of work in GM fashion.
So you've got all this pushed up here and then all that empty room. That's amazing.
Right.
We'll start her up. Super smooth. Andrew, let's shut her down. Andrew, you really look like a Mary Kay cosmetic executive in this car. Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be our secret. What are you doing?
This is your side job.
Right.
Come on up and stand next to Mary Kay Cosmetics' first Cadillac.
There
How
we are.
cool is that? Maybe not her first Cadillac, but clearly the first one that she chopped and put together.
The only one made for her. That's
The only one made for her.
Right.
Andrew, what an amazing car. Thanks for sharing this piece of history with us on at the Klairmont Collection.
Happy to, always. Good to see you.